Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yes, this is another episode of... Yes, exactly, it's another episode Back to My Future. It's episode 22, 2014. Um, yeah, so, there's two more episodes left, guys. So, yeah, it's going quicker. I chose a couple of movies. I think there's like 9. I couldn't find a 10th movie. I just want to make it very clear, though, before I start this video. I know, Omar, you're going to be watching this video. You mentioned Stoker for 2013 in the comments, and I thought I hadn't seen Stoker, but I went into a shop yesterday and I saw it and I remembered it. Yes, it's got the girl from Alice in Wonderland, and it's got the guy from Watchmen, and it's got Nicole Kidman, and it's like Nicole Kidman's the mother of the girl, and the girl's having like psychological issues and stuff like that. I definitely remember the one you talk about because it's like, I don't want to say the story about it too much, but it's about but like she misses her dad, and her dad taught her how to hunt, kind of thing, and like this new guy is involved in her mum's life, and she's quite aggressive. I think I'm not the right film. Anyway, let's just get into this. So I think I've chosen 9 movies. Now I'm gonna admit there are quite a few movies on this list that people may not agree with. As you guys know, these are just my movies that I agree that spoke out to me during that year. So don't be offended if you don't see any movies that you guys liked. It's just this is ones that I chose purely for myself. Also, if you're wondering where the setup is, I got my new bookcase today. Unfortunately, it's not matching the others, and it's also one shelf less. And it doesn't hold as many movies. But this is just for now. It was cheap. It was just for my Blu-rays and stuff and my PlayStation. It's just to give it a nice new setup for now, and then until I can actually get another matching one at some point. Let's get into the movies anyway. So on January 10th, it was The Legend of Hercules. Now, if you saw my review for this, I know a lot of people don't like this movie. They prefer the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson one. I don't mind Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I just don't like the fact that he's being in way too many movies at the moment. And it's like, he was already and I loved him as a wrestler. And he was a great wrestler, but now it's like he's trying to take over the film community. He's trying to be in every possible movie idea. And for me, that just kind of feels a bit greedy. I don't know whether it's because people highly want him. Maybe they do, because I know that he's become a new thing where people want him in the movies. But I just don't think he should be in practically every big-ish kind of franchise possible, or try and at least be too big than he actually is at the moment. I don't know why. I don't like that with a lot of actors. I think a lot of actors should just stop trying to be in as many movies as possible. But I prefer The Legend of Hercules. I haven't seen the other one, but I prefer this movie for now, just because it was a fun movie. It was interesting. I liked the take on this. I enjoyed the actors. I liked the cinematography. I enjoyed the 3D for it. I enjoyed everything about this movie. On January 24th, I, Frankenstein, starring Aaron Eckhart. Now, yet again, this is another movie that people just shunned and said it was terrible. I found this movie very interesting. I liked the idea that, Aaron Eckhart was playing Frankenstein's monster. And I liked the idea that he, the way he played it. He played it seriously. Like, he was this person who was brought back from the dead, put together with different pieces, and just didn't know who he was. So he just did what he could there and then. I like that about him. Yes, it did copy a lot of similar ideas from Van Helsing. The devil trying to steal the monster's like body or his DNA to help bring back the other angelic demon things that the devil wanted to bring back. I didn't like the fact they stole it, and I don't like Bill Nighy being in it. Yet again, I like Bill Nighy, but he did exactly the same thing where he was starting to be in everything. So yeah, I did enjoy I, Frankenstein. It was a fun exhilarating movie. Um, and you also got the guy that plays Captain Boomerang in this. He plays an angel. It's awesome. Then on May 28th, Edge of Tomorrow. Now, this is going to sound really heartless, and I do apologize, but the only reason I saw this movie was because I saw the trailer and I saw Tom Cruise dies repeatedly. I don't hate Tom Cruise, that's the thing. I like Tom Cruise now. But back then, I just couldn't stand his acting, and a lot of people say he's surprisingly a great action actor. Apparently, he's really good, but at the time, I didn't like him. So when I got told, when I saw the trailer of this movie where he gets killed repeatedly, I was like, ooh, okay. But then when I watched it, I actually kind of liked him. I liked his acting. I liked his comedy. I liked his action. He was great. He's actually a good actor. Will I ever watch Mission Impossible? Hell no. God no. Will I watch Top Gun or Minority Report? No. I'm sorry. No. No. I like him as an actor in this movie. I don't think I could watch anything else he's been in. I'm sorry. I can't. But I did like him in this. This is what made me kind of think he was a great actor. Then on June 5th, How to Train Your Dragon 2. This was so much better than the first one for me. I love the first one with all my heart, but this one just spoke out so much. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, please skip to the next movie, because it's going to be a spoiler. But if you've seen this movie and you see what happens between Toothless and Stoic and the way Hiccup reacts to it, it's really, really emotional, and that me speaks out more than the first one. And also the ending where Toothless becomes the new Alpha was badass. Now, if you want to see me talk about this in more depth, I did a top 10 best movie fights I've ever seen in my life, or movie fight scenes and stuff like that. But like, just go check out that video, because this is on that list. It's just so amazing. Right, so now on August, I think that's August 1st. I'm not too sure. I may be wrong. I think it says August 1st. Guardians of the Galaxy, probably one of the best Marvel movies to exist today. I love the chemistry between Star-Lord and Gamora and Drax and Rocket and Groot. I also love the chemistry between the good bad guys and the bad guys. Ronan was a little still. I love Lee Pace, but Ronan was a little still. Did not know for fucking 1 second that Karen Gilligan was playing Nebula. And she's already my favourite modern day sidekick for Doctor Who as Amy Pond. So seeing her play Nebula was actually badass. Then we have August 8th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the reboot / remake, whatever it is. A lot of people hated this movie, and I can understand why. I can understand why people don't like it. I like the originals too. And that's the thing. I love the originals. And the originals will always be better. But yet again, I love the chemistry between the brothers and between April O'Neil. I thought they were all great. I love Splinter in this. I much preferred this Shredder, because this Shredder was just badass compared to the second Shredder. For the second one. I just loved the sense of humor, the seriousness, I grew up big family. I'm the youngest of 9 kids, so it's kind of but I grew up with older siblings. I am the youngest, so I kind of relate to Mikey, where like my decision doesn't matter, so just fool around and do what you want. I just love the chemistry, and it was great. I love the voice acting of the guys in that. I think it's pretty good. Then October 25th, Big Hero 6, my favouriteest recent Disney movie that's come out. Compared to Tangled, compared to Frozen, compared to Good Dinosaur. I haven't even seen Good Dinosaur, I haven't even seen Inside Out. But Big Hero 6 is just an amazing, amazing movie. I can relate to the beginning of the movie. I can relate to part of the movie. And just also, it was just so well done. The voices were done well. The animation's done great. The story's interesting as shit. So yeah, I love Big Hero 6. And then on November 14th, The Imitation Game. I'm not a huge Benedict Cumberbatch fan. I never really was. I think I've said this countless times, but until I saw Star Trek Into Darkness, I started liking him. And then after Doctor Strange, I absolutely love the actor. I think he can do a lot. But I watched The Imitation Game only recently. Which is kind of weird. I've only watched this film recently. And I didn't know it came out in 2014. I knew it came out at some point, but I didn't remember when. But when I watched it, I loved his acting because he played shy but smart really well. And I quite enjoyed that. In Star Trek, he was the badass, kind of sneaky, aggressive. In Doctor Strange, he was the pompous son of a bitch. But in this, he was the shy but really intelligent guy, and I like that. I love that he played that character quite well. Yeah, so that is the end of this Back to My Future episode. I'm sorry, seems a little bit weird. It's Friday. I upload these videos Saturday morning. So we haven't actually had much sleep in the past few days. We've had, I think in total between us, we've had about 10 hours in 2 or 3 days. Which I know people are probably going, oh, that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Because it's not been full sleep, it's been disturbed or part sleep. So it's just been, we're more tired from it. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this episode. There's 2 more coming up, guys. 2015 and then my top 10 for 2016. Yeah, so that's it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and previous videos, please show your support by clicking that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to strike the like for future videos, and I will see you next time.